Hey, what's going on, guys? Let's do this problem right here. Let's see whether this series converges or diverges, right? So first of all, before we do the integral test, we have to make sure whether we can do the integral test for this one. So let's rewrite this one in a different way. So let's say f of x is equal to 1 over 3 power x, and if you see we can write this one as 1 power x over 3 power x, because 1 power anything is going to be 1, so we can write this one like this, and this is going to be 1 over 3 altogether x. And if you draw the graph for this function, that's going to look like this, right? And if you see, this is continuous decreasing, therefore we can definitely use the integral test. So let's go ahead and use the integral test for this one. So this is going from 1 to infinity, so if we integrate, this is going to be integral 1 to infinity 1 over 3n. So instead of n, we plug x. So this is going to be 1 over 3x. I can 3x dx, and if I can rewrite this one as integral 1 to infinity. I bring the 3 to the top, so this is going to be 3 power minus x dx. To do the integration for this one, you can do the juice substitution, right? After you do the juice substitution, you are going to get the answer like this. That is a limit. So here what we are doing, before we do the integration, we have to write in terms of limit, right? Because we have to replace this infinity with t. So let's say limit t approaches infinity, because it's an improper integral. So here we are going to write 1 to t. Instead of infinity, I put 1 to t. Then I write this one again like 3 power minus x dx. Now we can do the integration by using the u substitution. If you do the u substitution for this one, that's going to give you limit t approaches infinity, and in the top we are going to have 3 power minus x. In the bottom, it's going to be negative ln 3, right? 3 going from 1 to t. So let's simplify this one. So here we can take the negative to the front first and then substitute the values. So let's continue this one right here. So first of all, I take the negative to the front, so this is going to be negative limit t approaches infinity. Also, I can bring the 3 power negative x to the bottom, so that's going to be positive. So here we are going to have 1 over, first we are substituting the t, so this is going to be 3 power t ln 3 minus, then we are substituting the 1, so this is going to be just 1 over 3 power 1, that's just going to be 1, just going to be 3 ln 3, right? Ln 3. And let's see what happens if we substitute the infinity for this one. If you notice that 3 power infinity, that's going to be a big value. So if you divide 1 by a big value, this is going to be definitely a 0. And this value 3 ln 3 is, it's not going to be a infinite, it's going to be a finite number, right? Because 1 divided by 3 power ln 3, we are going to get a number. So this is finite number. Therefore this definitely converges. 0 minus a finite number, we are going to get a finite number as our answer. So this is definitely converges. If this one converges, then our improper integral is also converges. So we can conclude that this series converges. So that's how we do the integral test. I hope you guys find this video helpful. See you next time.